and not to be like stuffy professors and stuff like that. We try and interact with you on a more personal level and try and make you feel welcome and warm while you're here.
Hi Kasey.
Hello.
I'm Matthew. It's nice to meet you today. You're the lecturer in media and photography at UCR, which is University Centre Rotherham. Is that right?
It is, yes.
It is.
Yes.
Kasey, what's the weirdest thing you've ever taken a photo of or videoed?
I once did a project with a guy who created a company called Treasure Cans, and there were these little bits of random stuff that it looked like he'd got out of a bric-a-brac shop and just put it into a can, and he got me to take some photos of it, and it was very odd to stylise that kind of thing, but yeah, I think I did a good job.
Where's it really gone wrong before, when you've done photography and something's really not gone wrong?
Weddings, sometimes.
Weddings?
They go
Bridezillas?
wrong. Yes. Sometimes you get people that want it a particular way, and on a wedding you only get one chance. It's a one chance saloon. If you don't get the right photos, you can't get them to get married again. So.
What do you enjoy most about photography?
Creativity. I just enjoy being out with my camera. It also gives me a lot of confidence being behind the camera. Like I'm really scared of spiders, for example, but if I've got a camera in my hand, I'll happily take photos of a spider and have it crawl all over my lens and stuff like that. So yeah, it gives me that air of I feel like I can do anything.
So what do you like most about your job?
As a lecturer, I enjoy the interaction with students. I enjoy giving them the skills. I enjoy seeing them develop. I enjoy being involved in their creative journey. As a photographer, I just enjoy being a part of the creation of something, whether it's for a client or for myself. It's always really fun.
You mentioned client. Do a lot of your students go on to start their own businesses or work in industry? Yes.
We have quite a lot that work in freelance after going to university. We have a lot that work within in-house companies, that kind of stuff. So yeah, we also do have a lot of clients that work with you within the course as well. So they're there to give you like a pre-run, as I like to call it.
Can you give us a bit of insight into the course for people who might have a passion in photography or art and be thinking, is this course for them?
Yeah, so throughout the course you do 3 years. It's designed to give you skills in the first year. So throughout the first year you will develop all your skills in a variety of different ways, using studio, darkroom, traditional, all that kind of stuff. The second year you then get to use your skills on set projects, maybe work with a couple of clients, and then your final year is you setting yourself up to go out into the big wide world, so you'll get to learn a lot more about professionalism and stuff like that. So it's a good course, and it's designed to help you grow throughout the course.
We've got obviously other courses that might interact with this course. We've got media and makeup courses, which are to do theatre and entertainment and film. We've got acting. So do you sort of interact a lot with other courses?
Yes, we do. It was only the other day that we took a load of learners over to Durham Valley College to take some photos of their animal care department. We do work a lot with graphic design. We work a lot with art and design. Like we have a course, a module that runs alongside art and design where you can take photos of the things that they create, like 3D stuff. So we do try and get our students to interact with other departments as well, so it's giving them the full involvement from other creatives.
And what's the feedback from learners on the course?
They really like the tutors. I've had a lot of feedback saying that the tutors are really personable, and because we try and not to be like stuffy professors and stuff like that. We try and interact with you on a more personal level and try and make you feel welcome and warm while you're here. But they also like the spaces that we have, because we've got this studio, we've got an editing suite specifically for our course, and then we've also got a dark room which we can do traditional printmaking, traditional photography. Yeah, they like the spaces, and I think we're just really enjoying the fact that we do also give them that creative freedom as well. We don't say you have to do this, you have to do that. They're just able to do whatever they enjoy the most, really.
How do you look after learners that may have SEND issues or even mental health issues? How do you take care of people?
So I personally, I treat every learner that comes through the door as individuals, and if they come to me with an issue, or they have mental health issues, or they do have an EHCP, then I try and get to know how their learning style is, and it's exactly the same with my colleagues. They treat everybody as individuals, so if they came to me with a particular problem or a particular issue, I would treat that like how I feel I would want it to be treated, and I would also look at them as unique, because everybody is unique in their own little way, and trying to get to know how best to respond for them is the best thing, really.
So Kasey, if I wanted to do the course that you're on about, what do I need? What prerequisites are there?
So you'll need a level 3 or equivalent, so an NVQ, and you would need maths and English. So that NVQ or level 3 can be in anything creative, or it can be in something else. As long as you have the grades, the first year is designed to give you all the skills anyway. So if you come to us as a beginner, that's fine. We'll treat you as a beginner and help you along the way. And a passion and drive for photography, a want to do it.
And what career paths have people got? You mentioned working freelance, but what normal career paths are you seeing?
Freelance into photography, freelance into media. A lot of people are heading into doing weddings. That's where the money is. Yeah, a lot of people do tend to do that, but a lot of our other students do tend to do a lot of portraiture as well. We've got a few street photography artists. We do try and keep track with previous learners as well and see where they're getting on, especially on like his Instagram reels and stuff. And there's always stuff that they've been involved in where kind of makes me feel a bit proud.
You mentioned Instagram. Obviously, there's a photography element to the course, but you mentioned there's a big media element. Can you give us a bit more of an insight about the media side of things?
So you get your 2 specialisms. On the degree, you do core units, which you would do with photography and media together, and then you would have your specialist units. So in the specialist units for media, you would do things like script writing, multicam setup. You would do a variety of different genres in media, and the same in photography. So you would have a traditional photography unit, you would have a digital photography unit, a studio unit. So you do get to do the different specialisms, but also with the core units we do have things like digital storytelling, so our photographers then do get the skills to use digital film cameras, use our Blackmagics and stuff like that, so it does kind of cross over a little bit. The reason why we design it like that is because in the industry, if you go to somebody as a photographer, sometimes they would say, oh, do you know any videographers? Do you know anybody who can do film? And if you have the skills already, that's just more money for you, really. So.
What advice would you give to somebody who was potentially thinking of doing this course?
Do it. I would consider your grades. Make sure you've got the grades to come along. But also just contact us. Even if you feel like you're not quite ready, be in contact with us, communicate with us. You can do that via social media, you can do it on using our website. You can come in. If you come in and ask someone at reception and say, can I speak to one of the tutors, probably 80% of the time, 90% of the time, somebody will come down and see you.
Would you be happy to give someone a tour?
Yeah.
Personally, yeah.
Yeah.
And we've got our open days as well, obviously they can come to open events.
Yeah.
Or they can just come straight direct to you and have a tour if they want to. That's fantastic, Kasey. Kasey, it's been fab talking to you today. Thank you very much. Just one last silly question. What's your favourite band?
Oh, it used to be Westlife, but now. Wow, that's going back some years. I like Nirvana. That's showing my age a little bit, isn't it?
Thank you, Kasey.
Thank you.